My name is Matt Coleman, and I'm at Charlie's Trio on Main Street. I first started to come to Charlie's Trio to actually not this one, but the one over in El Sereno, Los Angeles, probably when I was about 6 or 7 years old. And I would go with my mom and her best friend Elaine Rossetti. And the Rossettis were family with the owners, Mike and Chuck Fata. And we would go there just as little kids, and it was just like an awesome little place. You could get like big things of spaghetti and pizza, and like, you know, Elaine, you know, obviously knew everybody there. So it was like literally just going to like a really great spot, you know, that was like family. It was like going to somebody else's, you know, house. And then a lot of time passed, and then Elaine, well, I've always been in the restaurant business, and then Elaine called me up and she's like, hey Matt, you know, my husband, Vic, her husband, his godson is opening up a restaurant, Charlie's Trio on Main Street, you know, would you like a job? And I was like, you know what, I'm good, I'm great where I'm at. But it ended up being that a few of my friends ended up working here, and then a couple years later, I ended up coming to work here. And it's so funny because Mike is a dear friend of me, and we actually became good friends probably in my 30s, more recently now. And then I actually worked for him for a while, but it's full circle because his godfather was like an uncle to me from birth. And so their restaurants are so family oriented, and just a really cool spot to come hang out. You know, Mike and everybody here, they're really into wine, which is a lot of fun, and then they're also into like craft beers, how they own 38 Degrees across the street also. So they're just like, you know, guys that aren't into it for the money, they're just into it because they love the business, they love good food, and you know, they love the family environment. So
very nice, very cool. So is there a difference between the Main Street and the Huntington, you would say?
I know, like the one over in LA, like that, they have like a separate bar and everything, but this one is 2 blocks away from my house. So, and Mike's here, Chuck is at the other one, and so, you know, this one I can just crawl home if I have a couple too money. So.
I love it. Okay, well, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.